Need someone to type up. If you guys can hear me, somebody type something, please. Thank you, Deb. I'll be getting started here in about a minute, folks. How you doing, Oleg? Rick? And before we get started here, excuse me, I want to remind everyone that there is no recording and or rebroadcasting of this webcast without express written permission. Okay, guys, let's get this thing started. For those who showed up on time, first of all, thank you all for showing up. Much appreciated here. So let me start here with the products. Of course, to be legal, you gotta have a product. And our products are digital and software products. Now, the great thing about digital and software products is that we can pay out 100% on all package sales. If this was, some kind of household product, pills, health, juice, or anything like that, there's a manufacturing cost, there's a warehousing cost, there's a shipping cost. And that all has to come off the top before commissions can be paid. With digital and software products, we purchase them once and we can duplicate them easy. So there is no manufacturing cost, no shipping, no handling, no warehousing, and we're able to pay out a complete 100% on these package sales, which makes digital and software products the perfect product to be making money with online. Now, what you see here is just a small sample of the products that we have. We actually have over 290 digital software products. Package number 1 is a one-time payment of $15, and it has 76 digital software products. Package number 2 is a one-time payment of $35, and that package has 160 digital and software products. And of course, we have the Quick Start Bonus Package. Now, the Quick Start Bonus Package goes to anyone who upgrades to a Payliner within their first 48 hours of registering for the tour, and they receive the Quick Start Bonus Package that has 61 digital software products, including the search engine submitter for Google. Now, if you missed that 48-hour window, I still want you to have that search engine submitter. I still want you to have the Quick Start Bonus Package. So when you upgrade and purchase packages 1 and 2, I'll throw in the bonus package when you purchase package number 2. That way we make sure everyone gets that bonus package and that search engine submitter. So let's move on to the reason why we're all here, and that is the mad dash for fast summer cash. Because the bills don't stop in the summer. A lot of programs slow down over the summer months, but I have no plans on slowing down here. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep putting money in people's pockets. So let's show you how we put the money in people's pockets. We'll start with package number 1. And at level number 1, we use a 1-up infinity pay plan. Now this is a really, really simple pay plan to understand. Everyone must pass up their first sale as a qualifying sale. And from your second sale onwards, you start making money. So let's just show kind of how that goes here. First of all, of course, you would have to personally purchase package number 1. And as soon as you do that, our tracking software is going to tell you who your package sponsor is. And you're going to see a list of their preferred payment options. Could be PayPal, Payza, Solid Trust, Payeer, Bitcoin, and many other different ones. But you pick the one that you like the most. You pick the one where your money is to. And you would send $15 directly to your package sponsor. So if they accept PayPal, you have PayPal, you're going to see that person's PayPal address. And you would copy their email address, log into your PayPal account, and you would send $15 directly to your package sponsor. The company never ever touches your commissions. So we cannot run off with no one's commissions like a lot of programs do. So once your payment has been confirmed by your package sponsor, then and only then you can start promoting your website. You cannot start signing up tour takers until your payment for package number 1 has been confirmed. So as you're promoting, you bring in your first person, and that first person here will show as Paul. Paul upgrades to a payliner, and he submits his purchase request for package number 1. Now remember, everybody passes up their first sale, 1-up. So your 1-up qualifier, Paul, he gets passed up to your package sponsor. This qualifies you for life at package level number 1. And from this point on, all the money goes to you. So your package sponsor goes away, and your 1-up qualifier, he goes with your package sponsor. So your next sale starts your first pay line. And from this point on, 100% of the money goes to you. So your second sale here is Nancy. Nancy upgrades to a payliner. She submits her purchase request, and she's going to see your preferred payment options. Your PayPal, Payza, Solid Trust, or whatever else you put in there, Payza or Payeer, Bitcoin. Nancy's going to send $15 directly to you. As soon as you get that payment, you would log back into your Digisoft Payliner's room and go to the confirm payment page, and you would check Nancy off as paid. This allows Nancy to start promoting, and now, just like you did, you had to give up your first sale as a qualifying sale. Well, so does Nancy, but Nancy's going to give up her qualifying sale to you. So Nancy refers Bob here. Bob sends you $15. This qualifies Nancy. Now she can go off on her own and start making money, but Nancy leaves Bob with you. And what does Bob have to do? Same as everyone else before him. Bob has to pass up his first sale. So Bob's first sale is Dan. Dan sends you $15, and this qualifies Bob. Now there's something I want to point out here. Nancy, here in blue, Nancy is a personal sale. This is why they're shown in blue. But yellow, Bob and Dan, these are Infinity Team sales. You do the work to bring in a personal sale, but once you start that pay line, from your efforts, Everything that happens after that to infinity down that pay line, it is all 100% passive income, because Nancy does the work to bring in Bob, Bob does the work to bring in Dan, and then Dan has to bring in his first person, and it just keeps going to infinity down that pay line. You get everybody's first person. You get everybody's first qualifying sale. And you get that $15. You keep 100% of it. So as Payline number 1 is paying out, of course, you're still promoting the business, and you bring in your next sale. Your next sale is Andy. Andy, just like Nancy, Andy sends you $15. Then Andy has to give you his one-up qualifying sale. So Andy brings in Sally. Sally sends you 15, disqualifies Andy. Andy goes off by himself to start his own pay lines, but Andy leaves Sally with you. Now Sally has to pass up her one-up qualifying sale. Sally brings in Mike. Mike sends you 15. And again, this continues infinity deep with everybody passing up one qualifying sale to you. And every time you bring in a new personal sale, shown here in blue again with John, you start another pay line that's going to pay you $15 infinity deep. So John sends you 15, then John brings in his first person. Mary sends you 15. Mary brings in her first person. Mark sends you 15. And again, it's another pay line that goes infinity deep. There is no limit to the number of pay lines you can have. So you can go infinity wide. You can have 30, 40, 50. There's people in the business with over 100, well over 100 pay lines going at package level number 1. They've got 100 people basically working for them until they make their qualifying sale. But as powerful as that is, it's nothing compared to the 2-up pay plan we use at package level number 2. This is the granddaddy of all pay plans. It is the most powerful pay plan in the industry, if you ask me and many other leaders. Why? Because of the doubling effect. In package level number 1, everybody just gave you one person. But at package level number 2, it's a 2-up infinity pay plan, which means everybody has to pass up 2 qualifying sales. So let's see how that looks like. After you purchase package number 2, you send your package sponsor $35, of course, just like level 1. And then your first 2 sales at package level number 2 are your 2 qualifying sales. And it doesn't matter who they are, our tracking system will track all of this for you and let you know exactly what happens along the way. But here in this example, Paul and Nancy are your 2 qualifying sales at package level number 2. So they get passed up to your package sponsor at level number 2. And I just want to point out as well that your package sponsor, both at levels 1 and level 2, it might not be the same person who referred you to the program. And don't worry about that. Our tracking software is tracking everything correctly, and who it says you have to pay, well, that's who you have to pay. And you don't. I had a case last night where someone sent their package payment before they upgraded to a payliner and submitted a request. No one is permitted to send or receive payments from anyone until they receive an email from our system saying to pay or send someone a payment. We cannot track sales that have not been entered into the system. So only when a purchase request is submitted, then the emails go out. So your first 2 sales, they get passed up to your package sponsor, and you are now qualified for life at package level number 2. So from this point on, all the money comes to you now at package level number 2. So your third sale, remember your first 2 sales were qualifying sales. Your third sale at package level number 2 starts your first pay line. Andy is that first sale. Andy sends you $35. Now, Andy has to give you his first 2 sales. So Andy's first 2 people are Sally and Tom. Sally sends you $35. Tom sends you $35. This qualifies Andy, and he goes off now to start his own pay lines, but he leaves Sally and Tom with you. So what you actually have here now is your 1 pay line turns into 2 pay lines, Sally and Tom. Because Sally has to give you 2 qualifying sales now, and Tom has to give you 2 qualifying sales. So Sally's 2 qualifying sales are Mike and Sam, and they each send you $35. This qualifies Sally, so she can go start her own pay lines now, but Sally leaves Sam and Mike with you, and then Tom, well, he brings in his 2 qualifying sales, Kara and Kathy. They each send you $35. So what you have here now is 4 people, which represents 4 pay lines. These 4 people, Mike, Sam, Kathy, and Kara, are out looking for their qualifying sales. And when they get them, your 4 pay lines here, that's going to turn into 8 pay lines. And as this thing keeps growing, again, to infinity deep, you get everybody's first 2 sales. And as this is just pay line 1, everyone that you bring into level 1, they're going to come over to level 2 as well. And every time you have a new person come to level 2, you start a new pay line. Of course, John here is your next pay line. John sends you 35, but John's got to give you his 2 qualifying sales. Now we're running out of room here on this slide, so let's jump over to the next one just to show you the doubling effect here of the pay lines. Now I removed all the faces other than Andy and John here, but each one of these yellow circles, they represent a $35 sale that was paid to you. So Andy's first 2 people were Sally and Tom, sent you 35, and then Sally and Tom, they brought in their qualifiers. So now there's 4 people, and then those 4 each bring in 2 people, 2 qualifying sales that get passed to you. So there's 8 there on the next level. Down on the 4th level here, there's 16. The 8 brings in 2 each. You now have 16 pay lines going. And the same thing underneath John. John gives you his 2 qualifiers. Then those 2 each give you 2. Then the 2 turns into 4, 8, 16. And then just 4 levels deep here, what you have is across the bottom, we've got 32 pay lines going at package level number 2. 32 people out looking for 2 people each. So the 32 is going to turn into 64 pay lines. Then the 64 doubles to 120. The 64 doubles into 128, 264, and this thing grows huge with everybody paying you $35 at package level 2. And don't forget, all of these people coming into level 2, they're also coming through level 1 where you're picking up $15 commissions infinity deep at level number 1. And every time you start a new pay line at level number 2, this doubling effect is going to keep happening. There is no more powerful pay plan than the 2-up because of that doubling effect. And the fact that it pays you infinity wide and infinity deep. The 2-up is the most powerful pay plan in the industry, bar none. It pays out 100%. You've got the doubling effect of your pay lines. It pays infinity deep and infinity wide. It pays instantly, member to member. People hate waiting for commissions. Commissions that sometimes don't get sent, by the way. We all know about that. But when you're paid instantly, member to member, there is no better way to get paid. And of course, the huge incomes that a 2-up can generate in a relatively short amount of time. You know, when you got this 2-up, everybody's excited to get going and bring in their 2 people as fast as possible. And if you want to know the true income potential at package level by itself, package level 2, in your members area on the status page, you see the 230K game plan. Now that's just an example of your potential income. It's not a guarantee. It's your potential income if you and everyone on your team made just one $35 sale a week. 230K you can do in 16 weeks. Not saying it's going to happen, but even if it took 60 weeks, $230,000, I don't think anyone here would complain with that in 60 weeks. Even if you made half of it in 60 weeks, most people would be happy. A lot of people were happy just to make $500 a month. $500 a month between you and your team of payliners. That's only 10 sales of levels 1 and 2. 10 $50 sales, that's $500 a month. And for a lot of people living on a fixed income, in a way, that's life-changing. It just takes all the pressure off. And of course, as time goes by, you're earning $500 a month. You know, that'll go to $600, $700, $800, $1,000 a month as that doubling effect kicks in and you continue to build and promote the business. This is such a powerful, powerful pay plan. So, a place to call home. For the tour takers listening here today, if you're like the rest of us, you know, you're sick and tired of getting ripped off by all of these here today, gone tomorrow programs. Digisoft Payline has been helping people just like you to make money online for over 2.5 years, and we have no... Let me just give you a little fact here. Over 99% of all networking programs fail in their first 6 months. That's a startling number, but the same is true for traditional brick and mortar businesses. They don't all succeed. Most of them fail. But the people who try and get it up and try again. But when you're depending on someone else to run a business and they're failing, you know, 99%, it's hard to know what one to pick. And, well, let me put it this way. If you knew a ship had a 99% chance of sinking on its maiden voyage, would you line up to get a ticket on it? Would you have lined up to get a ticket on the Titanic knowing it stood a 99% chance of failing within its first 6 months? Not too many people would have been on that knowing those odds. But here we have Digisoft Payline, over 2.5 years old. Actually, will be 3 years old October 15th. You know, you cannot make money online when the businesses you keep picking keep failing. When they fail, you fail by default. Through no fault of your own, when they screw up, you fail by default. You have to start over. All your investment is gone. Companies also run off with the last month's commissions in these matrix programs. And some of these matrix programs, they're set up for no other reason than to people's money. To scam them out of their money is to tell them they don't have to do any work to make money. And the sad part about that is the people who fall for it are the people who can ill afford to be ripped off. Now, I'm not telling you you're going to come into Digisoft and you're going to make money without doing anything, because the exact opposite is true here. You have to work. You have to promote. You have to promote. And we give you the websites to promote. Our 230K splash page, that is pulling in tour takers like crazy. If the tour takers upgraded as fast as they were registering for the tour, you guys would be all millionaires. But they hem and they haw over, a $50 business decision. 3 sales in the business at levels 1, 2, and 3. And this includes qualifiers. 3 sales, you got all your money back, and from then on, it is pure profit. Even if you just wanted to start with package level number 1, that's a $22 startup. So it's $15 one time for package number 1, and $7 for your payliner fee, $22. At level 1, you start making $15 commissions with your second sale. And if you call yourself a networker and you say, well, I can't make 2 sales, you're not a networker. And if you want to join these programs where they keep giving you the lies of spillover and make money without doing anything, all you are is somebody's victim. And I mean that. You are somebody's victim if you believe the lies of making piles of money without doing any work. Anything in this life worth having is worth working for. Would you guys agree with that? Anything worth having is worth working for. And we got the pay plan here, guys and girls. We've got the pay plan that can literally change your life. And it's a pay plan that's affordable to the masses. You don't have to spend hundreds or thousands like some programs out there. There's a lot more people online with $57 looking for a business than there is people online with $500 looking for a business. And a $35 2-up, that'll put more money in your pocket than a $100 1-up because of the doubling effect of those pay lines. We have the most powerful pay plan dollar for dollar in the industry. And when I engineered this pay plan, at that time, I was 12 years in the industry as a networker. And I, just like many people out there, I got sick and tired of getting ripped off and starting over every time someone else failed, screwed up a program. I decided I can do better. I can run it honestly, ethically, help people make money. I put together my own pay plan, and when I picked a pay plan, well, I didn't pick no matrix because I know they don't work. They just simply don't work. They don't last. They crash and burn in a couple of months because of this BS about spill over, and you have all these people coming in and not going to work. You can't build a business that way. So matrix pay plan was not even an option for me. So I look back over my last 12 years in the business at the time. Where did I have my most success? And it was from 1-ups and 2-up pay plans. This is where I came up with the idea to marry them both. A 1-up as a feeder to a 2-up. The 1-up, it gets your first commission in your pocket on the second sale. And that keeps people in the business. But the 2-up, the doubling effect of the 2-up, that's where the real money is. That's where the power is in this pay plan. And at $57, this thing is affordable to the masses. We've got people coming in from all over the world. You know, usually you got these programs, they're just strictly, you know, for the most part, United States, a little bit in Canada, and I'm here in Canada, a little bit in Canada, you know, England, UK, Australia, New Zealand. But what we're seeing tremendous growth all across Europe. And right now, US and Canada too, I'll call North America. We're falling behind the Europeans here. The Europeans, you guys over there, you're kicking our butts. You're kicking our butts with the people you're bringing in here. We got to get the United States and Canada moving here to represent, so to speak. You know, we've got something great here. 2.5 years going now, and it's going to go for many, many more years. Because if it doesn't go, I got to go get a job. And I haven't worked for anybody in 20 years. And I know many of you, all of you, would be like the exact same way. Gosh, if I could only do that. I don't have to leave my home to work. And here in Newfoundland, leaving home in the winter is no pretty picture. You got to go out and scrape beagles and shovel driveways and all of this stuff. You can work from home and you can make a lot of money from home, but you have to do it with the right business. If you pick a business that stands a 99% chance of failing, well, you stand a 99% chance of failing. We've got the track record. We've proven it. Over 2.5 years. Still going strong and growing by the day. Now, you can join us. And when you put your head down to sleep tonight, you'll know that we'll be still there in the morning. And that's something you can build on. That tomorrow you build on the work you did today. It's like building a home. Each day it just starts to come from the ground and it starts to rise. But if you pick the foundation for your home that crumbles every 6 months, you can never build a home because it keeps falling down around you. Just like these matrix programs that fail every couple of months. You need a solid foundation to build a home. You need a solid foundation to build a successful business. This is not quick dollar here and then run. We're running a successful business. You need a successful foundation. Digisoft Payline is that foundation. 2.5 years and still going strong. We're the place to be if you want to make money. If you want to keep starting over every couple of months, if you want someone that's going to run off with your commissions, if you want someone that's going to lie to you about spillover and all of this nonsense, well, go join the program of the week that you'll see online, because God knows there's a lot of them out there, and it really makes me sick to see what's going on. So enough about those bloody old matrix programs. Let's look at how we get started here. To upgrade to a Payliner, your payment options are Payza, Solid Trust Pay, Payeer, Certified Cashier's check sent by mail, or Western Union, and we can also do MoneyGram. Now, if you do not have any funds in the online accounts, we can also process your credit card through Solid Trust Pay, even if you do not have a Solid Trust Pay account. If you want to pay by credit card, just go to the Upgrade to Payliner page in your member center. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see this. Are you ready? You click on Solid Trust Pay, and on the next page you complete the registration form. And when it asks for a Solid Trust Pay user ID, just put your Digisoft email address in that field. And when you submit that registration form, we'll give you a payment button for Solid Trust. When you click that button and get over to the Solid Trust site, you'll see two options there. Pay from your account balance or pay by credit card. So you click on Pay by Credit Card, and the next page you come to, you don't even have to log in to Solid Trust. The next page, you'll see a secure registration form there to put in your card information. And as soon as you fill that out and click the Pay Now button, your Digisoft account is instantly upgraded to a Payliner. Now that $7 is a monthly fee. And remember this, folks, we pay out 100% on all packages. We don't make no money from the sale of the product packages. The only way we can maintain this platform is the $7 monthly Payliner fee. And by the time Pays and Solid Trust Pay takes out their service fees, there's not a whole lot left. But that's how the company's got to survive. And for $7 a month, I can guarantee you I'm the cheapest employee you'll ever have. So that's $7. It's well worth it. You can earn unlimited income at both package levels, and your only overhead is $7 a month. One package number one sale a month, that covers you for the next 2 months in the business. So it's not a big deal, $7. One sale a month, you're covered. Everything after that is 100% pure profit in your pocket. So with that, let's open it up here to see if anyone has any questions about the pay plan or about upgrading to a Payliner. The conference will not be recorded, and I'm not sitting down doing a transcript of a half hour. No, we don't record them. And I do know there's times there is a Russian team doing Russian web conferences here in this conference as well. So maybe you might want to check with your upline to see when those are happening. Anyone else have any questions? No questions, folks? Okay, I must have done a good job then. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for your support. We've got 18 people in here. We need 318. We got to get these numbers up. When we're having a live webcast, an hour before the webcast starts, you guys should be going into your DSP team mailer and emailing your tour takers a link to the webcast, a last final reminder just before the webcast starts. I cannot email everybody's tour takers with an hour left to go because it takes 3 to 4 hours for the system to email all tour takers. But you want to send a quick reminder to your tour takers, you can do it in a couple of minutes through the DSP team mailer. And if you don't remind your tour takers of this webcast when we have them, what you're saying is you don't care if they show up. You need to care. You need them to show up. And of course, you yourself need to show up. You know, I need some support in here like I'm trying to support you guys. It'll look a whole lot better when we come in here and we got, 200-300 people in here. That's exciting. And we've got more than enough people in the business to be filling this room. And this room will actually hold 500 people. So I look forward to the day when we have hundreds of people in here checking this out as we continue to grow. And I'm sure that's going to happen. So with that, folks, we're going to wrap it up and keep up the great work. And let's get some ads out there today, because your next tool taker could be your next sale. Bye for now, guys.